It's time for another Overwatch live stream. What's up, YouTube family? The Olympic Summer Overwatch games are still going on. I'm gonna get some of those sweet Summer Games loot boxes before it ends. Anyway, we have a loot box open right now. It may not be a Summer Games loot box, unfortunately, but it is a loot box nevertheless. Alright, let's open her up. Give me some skins, come on, it's been so long! Sprays and voice lines. And a player icon. This is my average loot box. I don't know what it is, but I've been so unlucky ever since the launch of Overwatch. Towards the beginning of the launch, I got great loot boxes, but recently, I've not been getting very many skins, which, I mean, that's okay. You can only get so many skins before you have diminishing returns, but still. If you're gonna give me player icons, at least give me the really cool ones. Like the little octopus. I would love that. Unfortunately, I don't have a little octopus. Nevertheless, welcome guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. And I haven't been watching the Olympics, but unfortunately, it looks like things are not going well. Every time I boot up my computer and I look at the news, it's just something else negative that's going on with the Olympics. It's either the water, another pool is green with algae again, or somebody's getting injured, but at least we got a Rogue One trailer out of it. At least we got that. And it's a good trailer. It's a really good trailer. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but if you haven't seen the Rogue One trailer, check it out. It's stupendous. And yes, spoilers! Are there spoilers for trailers now? Yes, Darth Vader is in the trailer as everybody predicted. And he was in there for only half a breath, but it was still really cool seeing Darth Vader again. And it looks like they're going back to his Empire Strikes Back / A New Hope Vader suit rather than using the Episode 3 Vader suit. Regardless, we better concentrate. So, I'm going to be playing as somebody a little different. I usually don't play as Pharah. She's actually really awesome. Well, all the heroes are awesome. However, she's a little tricky in that you have to predict where your enemies are going to be. You can't fire where they are, otherwise you're going to be firing where they were. It's just like those things at those space stations. Not the space stations. Hey, wow, open up with a team kill, nice. It's like those giant rotating seesaws that they have at NASA. I don't know what they're called, but if you've ever visited one of the NASA facilities, I used to live in Florida, so I was able to visit them all the time, but if you've ever visited one of those places... Oh man, close but no cigar. Anyway, they will let you get in these large rotating seesaws and throw balls at other people, other strangers. And that's a perfect representation, a perfect example of why you need to throw where they're going to be and not where they are. And if you've played Tribes Ascend, you know exactly how this works. I, back in the day, played a lot of Tribes Ascend. I really liked that game. And Pharah is extremely Tribes Ascend. Ah, damn! I was really hoping to take that Reaper down. Unfortunately, I was not able to, and he took me down. What a cruel twist of fate. At least we did take that McCree out. It has been a long time since our last Battlefront stream, yes. Luckily, we have a very large backlog of Battlefront streams, if you've missed any of those. How many Battlefront streams have we had? I think we may actually have had... Have we had hundreds? No, maybe 100. Maybe.
Armor up!
Definitely over 50. Actually, pretty good angle right here. Decent little shot on Tracer. I would like to shoot these guys off the cliff. That's gonna be easier said than done. At least we were able to shoot McCree away. I think we may have actually negated his ultimate ability. Nice. McCree was taken down before we could get a health back. It's been quite a while since I've played Overwatch, especially on stream. Ever since, well, actually before No Man's Sky came out, we weren't even playing Overwatch then, we were playing Rainbow Six Siege. So it is definitely good to be back. Round 1 complete. Okay. We're just getting warmed up. This game is far from over. 88! 88 Battlefront streams. Damn! Well, it's definitely going to be over 100 once the Death Star DLC releases. Speaking of the Death Star DLC, we don't have a release date yet. We've had a lot of people speculating when the release date's going to be, but honestly, we're completely in the dark right now. It's probably going to be fairly soon, because it has to be between the last DLC, Cloud City, or Bespin, I should say. It has to be between that and December of this year, because that is when the Rogue One DLC is coming out. They can't have it be too close to the Rogue One DLC. Can't have it be too close to Bespin either, but it should be fairly soon. Oh man, Tracer! I do not like that ability. Let's get back out there, actually. Let's be a little smart about this.
The objective is now active.
Let's attack from above. We don't want to give away Torbjörn's position, however. Be a little cautious about that. McCree's down. Ooh, that was close. Luckily, Reaper couldn't touch us because he was currently utilizing his Wraith ability. Alright, we better fall back. We've only got 50 health. Thank you, maximum health back.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
It's pretty quiet back here. I'm actually shocked at how little the enemy's attacking from that angle. Usually that's a very, very popular area of attack. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Well, that was not a good position for us to be in. I didn't realize that there wasn't a doorway where we're backing up into. It was... Oh, crap, there was a doorway. We just backed up in the corner of it. I want to switch to some Soldier 76, be a little more mobile. Luckily, the enemy team hasn't been able to capture a lot of the objective. Although we were shot by someone, I'm not sure who. You know what? It must have been Reaper. Unfortunately, the enemy team is about to capture Objective C. I'm gonna move up. Uh-oh. Moving up was a bad idea. Very bad. Health beacon down. Crap. This is actually getting pretty tight. It's getting serious. Hopefully that D.Va nerf didn't destroy any of our teammates. We're gonna need every single one of them. Enemy D.Va's down. Cool. That's just a friendly turret over there. Getting nervous! Oh, great. This enemy Reaper is really keeping us on our toes. Nice. Enemy Reaper's down. Alright, we're starting to get the hang of this thing. Crap. I need a better angle of attack. Alright, McCree's out. Who else do we have? Tracer. May. Whoa. Close one. I like this enemy team. They know what they're doing. Enemies down. Triple kill. Just what I like to hear. Lúcio, I could use some backup. Well, that's weird. The enemy D.Va just charged straight at me, and I'm not sure why. That was complete suicide on her part. Nice. Before she could warp back to her former health, we were able to take her out. Oh crap. Oh crap. You know what? I'm not too mad about her healing up in that little ice block. What I was really worried about was her freezing us. Oh great. Enemy Lúcio has unleashed his ultimate ability. Unfortunately, I got caught up in Maze. But we're still winning this match so far. We can't get cocky because this could turn at any moment. So far, we've captured 73% of the objective. The enemy's captured 69. I'm liking these odds. And I have no idea where that enemy McCree is, so I'm just gonna hide. He's probably in a very dangerous situation. At least I think our teammates are swarming. I'm not sure. I don't think he got any killed. Nice! Beautiful job by the enemy May, blocking the enemy D.Va's attack to us. Oh crap, we gotta get that May before she escapes. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna hang back for just a second or two. Ultimate ability is just recharged. And I'm gonna see if I can make good use of it. Beautiful. Not bad. We're currently in overtime, but the overtime timer is currently burning out, and it looks like we have our first victory. Well, our second victory. I'm not going to say it's our first victory of the stream just yet, because that's it's being a little presumptuous.
Play of the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is not Rainbow Six Siege. You have 2 rounds to victory if you win both of the rounds. That is. If you lose one of the rounds, then it's gonna be 3 rounds. Can you tell it's been a while since I've played? It was a decent game. A lot of fun with that.
Epic.
That enemy Lúcio was on point, especially at the wow, nice. It's got 8 votes, especially near the end of that last round, popping his ultimate. That was a good play. Yeah, Pharah is not my best hero, although I'm not bad with her. I can do very well with her in some instances. Not all. I'm not consistent with Pharah, is what I should say. There's a handful of heroes that I'm consistent with. Bastion, Widowmaker, Soldier 76, sometimes Roadhog, sometimes Reaper, and a few others that I can't remember off the top of my head. But a lot of you guys want to see some different heroes every now and then, so you can't be good with everybody. All right, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. You can't be good with everybody. It is good to get out of your comfort zone. Try heroes that you normally don't play as, and of course, play whatever your team needs within reason. Within reason. If you're bad with a hero that oh crap, I didn't select Bastion. I'm too late. If you're bad with a hero that your team needs, it's a bit of a tight spot.
We're all soldiers now.
Just under 1 minute. It's a pretty good map. Hey Massive, I'm new to PC gaming. Would Overwatch be good? Please reply. Overwatch is a fantastic title, and they balance it separately on PC than they do on console, so no matter where you buy Overwatch, it's going to be a great experience. However, if you're worried about a keyboard and mouse, if you're not used to it, don't worry about it. I rarely... Many years ago I played on PC a lot with multiplayer games, but for the past 5-10 years I'm mainly just playing console, and Overwatch is really the first time I went back to PC for multiplayer, and for some reason I was just fine. Especially like when I can focus on this game completely. Like, I'm surprised that I'm good with the keyboard and mouse when I basically have barely used it over the past 5-10 years.
Attackers incoming.
The game has just started. We need to stop the payload. Once again, welcome YouTube family to another match of Overwatch. That was really dumb of me. That was super ballsy. I don't know what I was thinking. I got the spirit of Rambo inside. Alright, let's be good. Let's take these guys out. And let's protect that payload as much as we can. We cannot let them get near it. We cannot let them push it. That'd be very bad for us. So since we're the defenders, we can't be too ballsy. I mean, where it counts, where we can, where we need it, yes. But for the most part, we really need to stay alive. That's extremely important for our role. If we can stay alive, we can continue to push the defense. If we're dead, we can't push anything. Naturally, if you're attacking, there's no use for you to be dead either, but getting those kills is a little more important in attacking than it is in defense. For the most part, obviously. This isn't a black and white situation. Alright, let's get back up there. Nice and quiet, however. We don't want these guys spotting us.
I've got you in my sights.
Did not mean to pop that ultimate just yet, actually. Crap, that was a complete waste. And a damn shame. Alright, I saw some hostiles moving around the back. Let's see if I can sneak up behind them. It's a trap! Let's flank these guys! Whoa, bad idea! 2 direct hits by Pharah. Well, that's unfortunate. Look at me, going against my own rules.
Not dead yet.
Interesting spawn location. Close, but not too close. It's very, very safe. Nice! Didn't even see him, but we still got that kill. Holy crap, there's a lot of them back there. Oh, man. We don't want to test the resolve. You know what? I'm going to see if I can go after Reinhardt. I don't really have a good vantage point for him. Let's see if I can get one. Last time I went back here, real close to the enemy, I was killed by Pharah. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. This is going to act as a visual barricade between myself and the enemy. I'm gonna wait until one comes up here. I don't want to expose myself just yet. Hello, Pharah. Damn. Nothing. Alright, you know what? I don't think they're gonna be coming back here for whatever reason. So... Yep. Whoa, shit! Ah! I revealed my position for nothing. I should have just waited a second longer. However, there's a fine line between being patient and just wasting time. And we're almost at the line of wasting time. Crap, Widowmaker's still alive. Yes! Widowmaker is down. Unfortunately, I'm being pursued by somebody that's a heavy hitter. Wait, is that another Widowmaker? What the heck is this? Yes, it is. Was that the Widowmaker I just killed? Maybe they've got immersed and they use their ultimate ability. I don't know. Either that or we are in the Twilight Zone. They have another enemy sniper, however. The sniper healer. Pharah's mother. Hello, Widowmaker. Yes, they do have 2 Widowmakers. That is not something you see every day. Interesting. I was thinking that maybe this enemy Widowmaker would try to come up behind us, but she is not doing that. In fact, I don't actually know where the enemy team is. Oh, hello, Pharah. Alright, it's time for me to book it. Whoa, McCree! I didn't see you over there, buddy. Oh, come on! Beautiful. I was afraid he was going to use his flashbang. Well, he may have. Yeah, he may have missed. What's this Widowmaker going to learn?
Fire.
Ah, I keep forgetting there's 2 Widowmakers. Maybe one of them learned, but the other one didn't. Usually, Widowmakers are very aware of flankers like myself. Damn. Just missed Animari. She'll be back. She'll come back around. Oh crap. Oh crap. Time to run. Time to run! Am I being pursued? Sort of. Kind of. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alright, Pharah. Still around this corner? No. Thank goodness for that. Well, where are the rest of these milkers? Nice. We have 20 seconds remaining and they're no closer to winning this game. They're no closer to the objective.
I've got you in my sights.
You never stood a chance. Oh crap! Oh, I almost had her. Oh, come on, come on! Where's Pharah? Hello, Reaper. Oh, I love this gun! Helix rockets and pulse munitions. Soldier 76, my man. Aside from Bastion, I think he's my favorite character. But I've always liked robots. Play of the game goes to Maui Roadhog. His ultimate ability ready and charged. He just drew Animari to his position. Animari's almost down. He's unleashing his ultimate ability. Animari and her daughter are dead. And he doesn't have anybody else. Not bad. Not a bad play of the game. I mean, not a lot of kills, but it was satisfying to watch. And you know what? I place a lot of value on entertainment value. Only 4 people voted in this match? Okay. Last moment, 5 people voted, but still. It's not very many. It was a good game, though. Had a lot of fun with that. And I gotta say, it's good to be back in Overwatch. I can't even remember the last Overwatch stream we had. The last Overwatch stream we had technically wasn't an Overwatch stream because we were just messing around with Lúcio Ball. I think it was the day of release for Lúcio Ball, the day after Lúcio Ball release, something like that. But it'd been a long time since we'd streamed Overwatch, and it's been a long time since I've played Overwatch. We've had Rainbow Six Siege Skull Rain release. We've had No Man's Sky release, and man, I've missed it. I've missed it. This is one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time, I would say. I never really got into Team Fortress 2 as much as other people did. I played a little bit of it. I enjoyed it. I mainly got into Team Fortress around the time of Man vs. Machine, I believe it was called. It was this wave-based free expansion pack game mode, and I enjoyed that quite a bit, but I never really liked Team Fortress as much as most people did. I didn't like the weapon customization. I didn't like the fact that you could find different weapons. I didn't like that. It wasn't my thing. I also didn't like the fact that you could There's some sort of a marketplace similar to, I think it was CSGO, but I didn't like the marketplace. It's a good game. Team Fortress 2 is an amazing game, and it is free to play, so if you guys are looking for a good PC free-to-play shooter, try it out. You may love it. Anyway, I always wanted to like it. I always wanted to like a game like that, and I'm not saying that Overwatch is really close to Team Fortress, because it's not, but it scratches that itch for me, and I'm happy about that. Massive, you are awesome, and please stop using Soldier 76. Well, hey, I gotta commend you for opening that question up with the best way possible. Massive, you are awesome! Thank you. That's very kind. Too kind, actually. But, I never understood why you guys want me to stop using people that I like. That doesn't make any sense to me. So, crap, you got a headshot on me. I thought that I'd have just enough time to escape with a sliver of my health. I underestimated him. Never underestimate your enemies. Okay, so there's a set number of heroes in Overwatch right now. More will be released in the near future. I believe the next Overwatch hero that's going to be added is Sombra, but regardless, we got a plethora of different heroes with different abilities that fill different roles. But, you guys, you can't expect me to be good with every hero. I have like 5 or 6 heroes that I'm consistently proficient with, and like my best hero is definitely Soldier 76. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe it's actually Widowmaker or Bastion, but Soldier 76, fantastic. Whoa! I was not paying attention to that. All right, I gotta start focusing, so I'm gonna wrap this tangent up. Yeah. I don't get that, guys. You know, I can only use so many heroes that I can be proficient with. I can either be consistently proficient, or I can use a bunch of different heroes. Pick one. But I'm definitely open to experimenting with different heroes. Definitely. I mean, if I was closed-minded, I wouldn't have found out that I really like playing as Widowmaker, because usually I don't like snipers. I've never liked snipers. I've never played it as snipers. However, oh crap. However, Widowmaker is fantastic, and I love her, and I never thought that I would ever enjoy playing as a sniper. We'll wait until this health comes back, or yeah, I'll just heal myself up. I'll save that for a teammate, although it'll probably be taken by an enemy. Oh crap! Oh crap! Get out of that configuration and get back into it. Damn, that was a mistake. All right, this match is getting off to a rocky start. We're switching to focus mode. How we doing? All right, so we've got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. We've almost pushed the payload to the first checkpoint, but we're quite a ways away from that, so let's not count that as a victory just yet. In fact, that timer is burning down scary fast. We are definitely losing right now, and that's not good. If we don't turn this around soon, it's going to be a loss, guaranteed. Alright, I don't know what that McCree is doing. I don't know where he is, but he's making me nervous. Luckily, I must not have been in his range. The enemy team has a Reinhardt that is very active. He knows when and where to use his shields, but luckily, Bastion is fantastic at melting Reinhardt's shields. So he is not going to be a problem for us. Oh crap! Oh! Hanzo! Hanzo was my nemesis! Did you see that? Oh, smart. That's how we found out where we were. Using that echo location with his arrows. Anyway, he just happened to utilize his ultimate ability directly in our positioning. And then he got the last laugh. Here I thought that I was getting out just in time. Oh, cool. Next checkpoint. Let's move up. Here I thought I was getting out just in time, but came back and bit me in the butt. Now we gotta bite him in the butt. And we gotta nip this game in the butt. A lot of nipping, a lot of biting. Great. That McCree's doing pretty well for himself. I don't like that. Torbjörn's down. Oh, great. I saw someone to the upper left who's probably going to sneak up behind me. Ooh, crap, Hanzo, Hanzo. Oh! He almost got me, but not quite. Somebody still in this hallway? No. It'll probably change momentarily. Alright, let's push forward a little bit. Most important thing is for us to back up our teammates, to back up this payload. We can't do that from a distance. But we also have to be cautious. Let's just not be stupid about this whole thing. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Payload's making some nice distance, nice coverage. Man, if she would have just kept running, she would have escaped with her life. Except she actually had nowhere to run. Oh, that makes sense. I wondered why she came back. Because that Tracer's been doing a pretty good job this entire match. Alright, we're starting to turn it around. Focus makes a world of difference. You gotta give it your all when you play a game like this. It's just out of respect for your other team members. They usually give it their all. You gotta do the same. Pay your respects. Alright, payload's moving up. I like that. I'm gonna be super risky and cliched and put the Bastion. Oh god! Yep! Super risky. Super cliched. Just like I said, yeah. Oh my gosh, she saw me. She stuck me. At least I couldn't have run. And I was the only kill that she got. That's embarrassing. Alright, I got an idea. Well, I think. We'll see. Okay, you know what? Tracer just foiled that idea. We gotta take her down. She probably saw me. She must have seen me. I hear footsteps. Yep! There she is. I'm waiting for her. Come on, Tracer. I know you want this. I know you want the destruction of Bastion. Oh, really? Really? Taking all that time. It's a standoff. It's a Mexican standoff. And, okay, let's go. Let's go. She's moving out. She's probably gonna be back. She's gonna be back, but we... Ah! Tracer! Yep, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. We were just wasting too much time. We had to move. Damn her. Alright, where's she going? Where's she going? Where's she going? Oh, I hear her zipping around. Screw it. We gotta move forward. We wasted too much time as it was. Oh, that's bad. Reinhardt is down. Lúcio is down. Take down that McCree. McCree's out. Beautiful. Oh, come on! I just needed one more shot. Unfortunately for the enemy team, their Widowmaker was out of commission. She was AFK, and it looks like this is a win for our team. Beautiful. Pulled ourselves back from oblivion. Play the game is my Bastion. Is that cute little bird? Look at that little thing. Looks like a cockatiel. Oh, really? This moment? That's embarrassing. Well, Lúcio and Reinhardt are dead. McCree's about to fall. McCree is down, and here's my missed opportunity with Widowmaker and somebody else that was stationed right next to her. That Lúcio definitely deserves getting an epic. I'm not sure he's going to get one, though. He's got 4 votes, just needs 2 more. That's too bad. In my opinion, medics almost always deserve medals. A lot of people don't play as medics or support. I've seen quite a few matches where, well, I mean, obviously I switched to support, but I've seen quite a few matches where nobody picked support. And it's too bad. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. I don't pick support nearly as much as I should. But I really respect those people that play support like 24/7. I remember there was this one live stream that we were doing, and we were playing basically the same team for 5 or... I think it was 5 matches. And we had this one player that never switched from being support. It was seriously impressive. They just played as Mercy 24/7 every single match. They never switched, and they did a great job. In fact, they were solely responsible for the majority of our victories.
We're all soldiers now.
You know, maybe we should play as a road... Wait, we're defending. Let's play as... Do we have a Roadhog? We have a Roadhog. Okay. Okay. It's too bad. Maybe next time. Ooh, I like that skin. Nice color scheme. Actually, I thought that was red. It's more of an orange color. Maybe it used to be red, but it's sun-bleached.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds. Let's get ready. Considering going Rambo, but I got an idea. I'm probably gonna get killed. However, I think I'm gonna station myself right up here. Not only does it give us the high ground, but it also gives us a chance to ambush some people if they come up here without watching their hide. Most people, they're not looking up here, so we should be able to see them before they see us. I mean, it doesn't guarantee us a kill, but it gets us close.
Defend objective A.
Great. Well, our position has been given away. Damn, did Widowmaker actually see me? Yo, that's pretty impressive. Oh, man. Pharah saw me. Pharah definitely saw me. Yep. Alright, well, this position has been compromised. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Let's get out of here. It's getting too dangerous. A little too hot for my sakes. I think I heard something above me, but I'm not sure. It wasn't Pharah. She's going toward the gate. Oh crap, it was Widowmaker. Widowmaker's down. Damn. We almost got him. Crap. Sombra. Whoa! Man! That's my fault. I wasn't watching my back. Pippi1916 says defense time, offensive character. Offense time, defense character. Pippi1916, I don't know if you played Overwatch, but defense. Wait, hold on, let me fall back. Alright, check this out. We've got offense, we've got defense, we've got tank, and we've got support. Is there a tank game mode or support game mode? No. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a support game mode sometimes. It depends what type of weekly brawl it is. But offensive characters are not meant to only be used with the like offensive round or the offensive side of whichever game you're playing. Same with defense.
Defend the point.
You may be defending objective A, but you don't need to be a defense spec'd hero to defend the point. In fact, that's really holding yourself back, man. You don't want to corner yourself like that. You want to be fluid like water. Being able to adapt to any situation, any position. Alright, that was just messy. Lijiang Tower is my favorite stage. Nepal has the best graphics for the characters. Nepal definitely has great lighting. I think my favorite stage would have to be... It varies, honestly. I've got a lot of different stages that I really like to play as. But, we are defense, so we need to be a little more careful. Getting killed is the last thing that we want to be doing. Getting kills is good, yes. But getting killed is far worse than getting kills is helpful in defense. You want to be ever present, ever ready to defend the objective whenever it needs to be defended. And if we're dead, we can't do that. Simple as that. Let's find another vantage point to attack from. Or defend from, I should say.
Genji on the right.
Armor up.
There he is. Where'd he go? Probably come from another angle. Let's double check. Yep. Nope, that's Pharah. Thought it was Genji dashing in midair for a second. I'm gonna see if he's still back here. Yeah, there he is. Alright. Let's flank his ass.
Objective is under attack. Get on it.
We almost got him. He's close. Genji's down. Thank you very much, Torbjörn. Hello there, Tracer. Oh, close, but no cigar. Tracer is almost out. Unfortunately, she's got a Reaper backing her up. Luckily, that Reaper's no longer pursuing. I'm guessing Torbjörn just took him down. Nice job, Torbjörn. Actually, it was Bastion that took the enemy Reaper down.
60 seconds remaining.
Not an eventful match, but our team's doing great. I was about to say we barely even need to try, but That's really bad because you should always be trying, like every single match, just give it your all, give it everything you've got. But that is true. Our team in general has just been doing such a great job that we haven't needed to try that hard. As a collective,
30 seconds.
it's like a bundle of sticks.
Hold out a little longer.
Singularly, those sticks. Don't they have two Genjis? What the heck? Singularly, those sticks may be weak, but together, they are strong. They are mighty. Nice, tidy little triple kill. Don't mind if I do.
10 seconds.
Pull it together, team.
Alright, looks like the rest is clear. Yep, beautiful. Game over. Was that a team wipe? It must have nearly been a team wipe because I don't see any hostiles close to our position. Good game.
Play
Massive, will you ever play the game as Soldier 76? Sweet. I think this one she powered me up. Alright, Bizarro Genji's coming after me. I am powered up, so I utilize my ultimate ability. Genji is down. And that is a triple kill. Not the most extravagant, but it worked. We're not close to a loot box. Who's your favorite character, Massive? As far as lore goes, my favorite character is probably... I like Soldier 76's lore quite a bit. But... I almost want to say Anamari. Her character trail was very interesting. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm excited about Bastion's short that's coming up. What should we go with? Let's go with something different this time. Maybe a little bit of Roadhog. Yeah, let's go for some Roadhog. I'm excited for the Bastion short that's coming up. I think I called it a trailer, but that's not correct. It's a cinematic short. It's basically a CG short film, and production value on these things, it's just amazing. We haven't really gotten a lot of information about Bastion yet. We don't really know a lot about him, but he's an intriguing character, and robots in this universe alone are intriguing characters, so I'm excited to see more about him. What's your most kills ever in a game? I don't know, like, I think it's 50? Something like that. You should be able to look up my stats. I don't know if you can actually, like, manually look up someone's stats. Maybe you can just look them up if they're in your match, but... yeah, there's gotta be some way to look up stats. I think it was 50 or something like that, I don't know, can't remember. I've gotten a bunch of matches with 40, and I think I've gotten a handful with around 50. But... I can't remember. It's been 3 months since this game came out. I've played it quite a... not recently, unfortunately, which I regret, but I played it quite a bit, have had a lot of matches.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
10 seconds to go. You know, I may go back to Ark again, but honestly, I don't know how much I like that game. Match start. Attack objective A. Alright, let's do our best. We're playing as Roadhog, which we don't play as often, but when we do play as him, I have a lot of fun. He's a really cool character, and he's got some really fun abilities. Especially his Mortal Kombat Scorpion ability. I like that. Let's see if they get cocky enough to come through this gate. Probably not. We'll probably have to take the initiative. Yeah, I'm not seeing him.
My ultimate is charging.
Great. Reinhardt's got his shield up, so we won't be able to hook him anyway. Shield is still up. I'm just waiting for that shield to fall. Damn. That's a shame. Yeah, they are staying quite a distance away from us. Unfortunately, I'm not a ranged character. Damn, we almost got her.
Get back in the fight.
Close but no cigar. Thank you for that healing boost. We have our own Anamari. Right.
Take your medicine.
I should probably head in there. Let's see if I can get a little closer to him. Luckily, I don't think many of them saw my approach, which will help us out quite a bit. Beautiful, looks like we're still hidden. We have to infiltrate them from the inside. Oh no. I can feel my death coming. Oh, it's imminent. Oh, it's imminent. Damn. Where's that pink Bastion going? Ooh, I know where he's going. He's trying to come up behind me. See if we can come up behind him. Damn. Alright, that's one down. Let's fall back. Unfortunately, we were spotted by, I think, Reinhardt. Yep! Yep! There's Reinhardt! Damn! He's being healed up. Unfortunately, he utilized his ultimate ability on me, and I am down! I'm actually honored. One ultimate ability for one kill. He wanted that kill. He wanted that kill more than I did. He deserved it. I'm gonna keep playing as Roadhog for a little bit.
Enemy turret destroyed.
This match isn't going well. We're 2 minutes until, well, 2 minutes 20 seconds technically. We're 2 minutes until our loss, and we're no closer to capturing Objective A. So far, we haven't held Objective A at all, not even a little bit. What I need to do is I need to get in there all sneaky-like, without them noticing, without them seeing me, and utilize my ultimate ability. Interesting. That McCree's gonna come back after me. Alright, let's go use that ultimate. We gotta be smart about it, though. So far, so good. Oh, crap. Well, here goes nothing. Ah, damn. Not exactly what I wanted. Come on, Pharah. Come on. Pharah is down. We still have Reinhardt alive. He's kicking butt. Unfortunately, I think the enemy Bastion is utilizing his ultimate ability. Yes, he is. He is in tank mode right now. And I'm going to fall back a little bit. Nice! Enemy Bastion is out! Luckily, I've got plenty of health, so let's get back in there. Get back in the fight. Continue to mount this objective and make sure it stays that way. Gotta watch out for that Torbjörn ultimate, though. That's going to rip us to shreds. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
You're powered up.
Nice. Thank you for that. Let's use it effectively. Well, I mean, we're continuing to hold the objective. I wasn't able to use it like I would have liked, but the objective is still ours. Objective A is almost captured. Where'd that McCree go? Oh wow, McCree's dead. That was fast. Objective B is ours. Well, I mean, Objective A is ours. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Objective B is our next plan of attack. Hello there. What do we have here? Oh, it was Torbjörn. Thought I recognized it.
This would help.
Wasn't sure if it was Torbjörn or if it was Maui Roadhog. It was not Maui Roadhog. I don't know if that would have been better or worse. I'm not sure if the enemy team does have a Roadhog. No they don't. That's good. Roadhog versus Roadhog isn't my favorite way to go down. Just gonna hide in here for a little bit. I have my ultimate ability ready. I'm not sure when we want to utilize it. Ooh, nope, 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 nope! Now is not the time. This Pharah's gonna rip us to shreds. And no, I don't know why I just used my healing. That was a mistake.
Walk it off.
Oh crap. Yep. We gotta get closer to her, and we're not gonna get closer on that side. Nice. They haven't spotted us yet. If we can get behind them, if we can flank them, we may be able to disrupt their line of defense and eventually cap the objective. Well, it's not how I wanted that to go, but at least we distracted them a little bit. Unfortunately, Pharah is hard on my ass. And yeah, I'm not gonna go in there. It's a little too dangerous. Oh, great. Enemy Reaper. He's going after the health bounce. At least he... I thought he was. Oh, it was already gone. Maybe he just utilized it. Alright, this Pharah is a problem. She needs to die. I'm considering switching up from Roadhog, but we need to use his ultimate ability first. So you want to make sure that we don't die. Which, normally, we're making sure we don't die. That's always important. It's always on my mind. However, it's especially important right now. We don't want to die before we utilize our ultimate ability. But we don't want to rush to using our ultimate ability either. We want to be strategic about this whole thing. We want to be smart about it. Nice! Alright, Genji is out. Let's see if we can push. Alright, that's one down. Oh crap. Oh crap. 76 health! Please heal. Oh man. Oh man! Alright, I gotta fall back. I'm no good to them dead. Come on, maximum health. Nice. Let's get back in there. Objective B is currently being soft capped. It's not capped just yet. We're getting there slowly but surely. Crap. That Genji's gonna kick my ass. I gotta fall back. This health pack's about to regen, so that's good for us. Unfortunately, we lost all the progress that we made on Objective B. Crap. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, damn. Oh, damn! Well, that's unfortunate. We still weren't able to utilize our ultimate ability. Instead, we were slammed into a pillar by Reinhardt, and then we got a hammer to the face. What's Rogue One about? When I saw that trailer, I got confused. Rogue One is what you could call a prequel to A New Hope. The New Hope, or rather A New Hope, the first Star Wars movie, is about destroying the Death Star. And the reason that they're able to destroy the Death Star is because they have the plans to the Death Star. Crap, I did not mean to press E, I meant to press R. And if you're wondering how they got the plans to the Death Star, that's what Rogue One is about. And no, the plans to the damn it! I hate your ninja parkour! And no, the plans to the Death Star were not stolen by the Bothans. That was Death Star 2. The Bothans stole the plans to the Death Star 2. Nice. Ultimate ability's been cancelled. Love doing that. Nothing more satisfying than canceling Genji's ultimate ability. I mean, Pharah, I'd say she's a close second. Canceling that ultimate ability is very satisfying, but it's nothing like Genji's. Especially with how he hops and dashes around with that little sword of his. Yes! Oh, crap. Help! Help! Oh, man! Oh, boy! Oh, crap. Oh, God. Ah! Damn! Close but no cigar. Whoever is the enemy healer is doing a fantastic job, I must say. I need help desperately. We have 30 seconds? Well, that's bad. That is very, very bad. Extremely bad. We're in a tough spot. We're in a tough situation. Oh, man. Oh, man. Reinhardt is ultimated. Oh, crap. Hey, I am too! McCree is down. Who else needs to be taken down? Reinhardt and Torbjörn. Torbjörn is out. Oh crap, that's a Bastion. I hope he doesn't have ultimate ability. A Bastion ultimate would have tanked that game for us, but luckily we pulled a really risky move and got a last-ditch victory. That was good. I had fun with that.
Play of the game.
Play of the game is by the best-looking Pharah skin. Her ultimate ability is 41% charge, so this should be a non-ultimate play of the game, which is really exciting to watch. And she gets 3 kills right off the bat. Not bad at all. This is a good play of the game. Alright, let's think about this. Definitely her. Anamari is not an easy healer to use. She's not an easy support. It's pretty tricky. I mean, if you're not good with a sniper, you're not going to be good with Anamari. You have to not only be accurate with hitting enemies to kill them, but you have to be accurate with hitting your teammates to heal them. Which is pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen a sniper healer, aside from maybe Valerie or Val from Evolve. I can't quite remember. It's been a long time since I played Evolve, which is now free to play. So check that game out. If you haven't played it before, you may like it. There's no reason not to check it out if it's free to play. King's Row, huh? Alright, I'm gonna do something risky and I'm gonna go with Widowmaker. Widowmaker is not my best on King's Row, but It's a pretty busy map. It's a pretty messy map. There's a lot of obstacles between you and the enemy, so usually you're going to see them at the mid-range instead of that really nice sweet spot of mid to long range. And you'll also see a lot of them at close range, which is especially messy, but I digress. I think it's really smart how they constructed Widowmaker's gun. Only when you're aiming down the scope is it a sniper rifle. Instead, it's an SMG. Which is really cool because that prevents people from using no scopes or exploiting it somehow, just getting right up close to somebody and getting that crack shot on them.
Order will be restored.
Check out Rainbow Six Vegas. Man, I was the king of Rainbow Six Vegas back in the day. That's back when I had no time for anything but video games.
Attackers incoming
I mean,
in 30 seconds.
Relatively. That's when I had my life centered around video games, and Rainbow Six was one of the biggest. Not that my life isn't now with YouTube and everything, but it's different now than it was then. It was an innocent time back then. Less games. I definitely had less games. That is for damn sure.
3,
But
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
damn, I hate it when she just strafes back and forth. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright, let's find a different position. Oh, crap. Well, we got a nice shot on Pharah, but unfortunately not a killing shot on Soldier 76. Another shot on him, but no cigar. Thank you for that assist. Let's get back out there. Oh, that's scary. That is very scary. Very spooky. Hopefully she triggers that mine. No, she's smarter than that. Yep, she's gonna come up behind me, isn't she? Actually, I don't think my teammates would allow that. I think we've got too many teammates for her to slip by undetected without being attacked first.
Shield matrix established.
Oh crap. Oh crap, Soul 76 is coming up behind me, isn't he? Yep, that's exactly what he was doing. It's Soldier 76 versus Soldier 76. And unfortunately, he just utilized his healing field.
Teleporter
Get
online.
on the objective.
Got a good shot at Anamari, but she's still not dead. Damn! Whoa! Whoa! Oh great, we're being assaulted from all sides. I gotta go back to the base. Or at least, yeah, this is good enough. This is good enough. We gotta help back here. Oh no. This entire enemy team, they're sneaky. They're very, very sneaky. They're tagging us from all objectives. All instances, all angles. I know where that Bastion's going. Oh shit, they got a Widowmaker. Enemy Widowmaker's down. And this Bastion, I'm sure, sees me. Oh! Oh crap! Nice one! Unfortunately, he's probably healed himself back up to full health. If I know Bastions, which I think I do. So, we may as well not even go after him at this point. Although, he's probably forgotten about us. So, I'm gonna go check it out. Yep, he's still there. Oh crap. Damn! Damn! Bastions are lightning fast! We shouldn't have risked it. We really shouldn't have. After those two shots, we should have fallen back. I was under the assumption that he was immediately going to start healing himself. I don't know why, but he didn't. Which makes complete sense. Why would he start healing himself when he's being fired upon? That was unfortunate for us. Hello, Widowmaker. Goodbye, Widowmaker. Alright, who is this? I think I see... I think Anamari used her ultimate ability on... Oh god. Oh god. It's over.
The payload.
It's all over. But the crying. That's just started. Damn! Oh, shit. Pardon my language, but you guys just reminded me of some really bad news. And I completely forgot. This is a 60 FPS live stream, so if you guys have the internet to handle it, please watch this in 60 FPS. It's definitely worth it, but, right. Back to the bad news. R2-D2 has passed away. Or rather, the actor that made R2-D2 the beloved icon that he is, the beloved character that he is, has passed away. Unfortunately. He lived a really cool life. He was in a lot of cool movies. He was in Star Wars movies. He was in Time Bandits. I don't know if you guys remember that movie, but I was at a garage sale when I was a kid, and I saw this really cool looking VHS cover. I was like, what is this? It turned out to be Time Bandits. I just was fascinated by that cover, man. It was the coolest thing to me. And that was a fun movie. I had fun watching that, and he was damn good in it. But it's a shame. It really is. It's very, very sad, and I'm just terrified of the day that we're gonna see another Star Wars actor pass away. I'm gonna state the obvious, and the fact that C-3PO is he's getting up there in his age. So is Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew, and of course Han Solo. You know, Harrison Ford is not getting any younger, sadly. Carrie Fisher as well. Mark Hamill is, you know, he's not that old, but anything can happen. So, damn it, 2016. I don't like you anymore. I like your games, but, you know, your Grim Reaper-ness could just go to hell. Actually, you know what, they'd probably like that. I'm sure that's where the Grim Reaper resides. And supposedly, in Mythos, the Grim Reaper is supposed to be, like, I don't know, unbiased. I don't buy that. I don't buy that for a second.
No one.
Alright, where's this Widowmaker? Ah! Soldier Stumpy 6! Ah! Damn you! The payload is being contested, but we will lose soon if we don't do something. Do something drastic. Well, game over. Unfortunately, we played well, but not well enough. I should have switched from Widowmaker. She's... wait, what is it? Okay, that's from the Summer Games, but it was so weird seeing a golf club being held by Soldier 76. Play the game is by Bastion. He is melting that Reinhardt shield. Reinhardt is dead. He's going after our healer, and our healer is dead as well. He's definitely on point with his Bastion. Pharah is down, and presumably seconds later the enemy Bastion was also killed. Well, that's our Bastion, but you know. That's pretty good objective time. I'm gonna give it up for him. It was a fun kill cam too. Good play of the game. Unfortunately, we got quite a few deaths in there. We were accurate, we just couldn't find that many people to kill. And they were juggling us pretty well. That's something about Widowmaker is how squishy she is, how, usually, to be effective, she needs to have the element of surprise due to her squishiness. But that's not always easy to attain. And unfortunately, the enemy team was really good about flanking us. They were really good about getting in our business. They were constantly looping around for the attack. They're doing the reach around, the good old reach around, the good old Jimmy reach around, and we should have switched up. I was having a lot of fun with her, but Soldier 76 would have been better suited to keeping off our hide. It looks like 3 of our team members are going full Mimi, May, going full meme by picking the same character. Not sure how I feel about that, but hey, they know what they're doing. I assume. Yeah, I'm gonna check out their skin. We've got a salmon color Bastion. We've got a gunmetal Bastion, and what's the third Bastion look like? Do we have a third Bastion? Yes, we do. Ooh, a pink Bastion. We got pink salmon. Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. We have gunmetal salmon / pink, and we got a moss mold green. No, you know what? That's Olympic pool green is what that is. Too soon! Seriously, though. By the day, there are more and more pools that are turning green from algae in the Olympics, and it's sad.
Privilege to lead you into battle.
Massive, will you play some VR games? Yes. If you haven't checked out our Trials of Tatooine, if you haven't checked out our Trials of Tatooine VR live stream, check it out, because that is an awesome game. And I'm gonna say thanks.
Thank you.
It's always nice to say thank you to someone that's healing you, because that means that you're aware of what they're doing, and you're gonna try your best to make use of that. You know, make them proud. Hello, Widowmaker! Got a good shot on her, but she's not dead yet. Crap. I don't even know how I got the Discord orb on me. Oh, that's a shame. That's a damn shame. Let's be a little more cautious with our next approach. Unfortunately, that last approach was a disgrace.
Dead yet.
But the good news is that we can find redemption. Redemption in the form of glorious combat. Oh, that is a Zarya. Oh shit! What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. Oh man. Oh man. All right, we gotta be clever with this. I don't like that Bastion, man. I'm gonna see if I can find another approach. Oh, damn it!
Damn it.
You know what? Maybe Soldier 76 isn't who we want to be playing as right now. I'm looking like maybe we should use Junkrat or Pharah. Somebody with explosives. Crap. I've actually... Okay, so maybe the meta's changed because it has been... I'd say about 2 weeks. 2 full weeks since I've really played Overwatch. Maybe longer. But... it seems like... I don't ever remember spawn camping being this effective before. Of course, it really says more about us than it does about their strategy. 'Cause their strategy, damn, that was accurate. I want to check out the skill cam. Their strategy is working. There's no problem with their strategy. Holy crap! Did you see that?
I don't quit till the fight's done.
He's not only a fantastic healer, but he's... What? He's not only a fantastic healer, but he's got fantastic DPS. Oh, this is really unlucky. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that! Jesus! Alright. Let's get real. Let's get serious. It's game time. We gotta go full shack about this. Oh no, Zarya saw me. She definitely saw me. Unfortunately, Meko Dalsam is really on point today. His DPS is getting crazy.
Pharah reporting.
I see you, Soldier 76. Alright, we have our ultimate ability ready. Let's use it wisely. Let's use it wisely, he says. Let's use it wisely, he says. I'm gonna switch from Soldier 76. You can't force a square peg down a round hole. It just doesn't work out. Instead, I'm gonna pull my trump card. Which is not a toupee, it's Bastion. I'm just kidding with you guys. Yeah, though, it is Bastion. Alright, let's do this.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Now, Bastion in of itself isn't a trump card. How we play him is. And what we do with him. And that is easier said than done. Unfortunately, he's very stationary. But that's not necessarily a weakness, we just gotta work around it. Well, we took one of them down, but we were drawn out by her gravitational field ultimate ability and killed by Soldier 76. I'm gonna stick with Bastion though, because I got a good feeling about this. We have less than 2 minutes. This is not good. I gotta get up there and take Soldier 76 down. Alright, where are you? Is he gone? Oh, he's gone. Weird. I'm not gonna complain about that though. Oh crap. Ah! Damn, these guys are fast! You know what? I completely underestimated this enemy team. They're actually doing damn good. I don't know if we can turn this around. We should maintain hope, however. Damn. Well. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Oh, thank you, Reinhardt. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Oh, man. You know what? Thank you, Hanzo. I'm gonna use that as my opening line. Oh, great! Meko Dalsam just popped his ultimate. Yep. Crap, we're screwed. We're screwed. Ugh. An entire match was thrown. I'm not mad, honestly. I'm impressed. Good job. Sometimes the stars align. Today, the stars have aligned. Not in our favor, no. In the enemy's favor. They had such a perfect team compilation. Maybe it's their skins. They all have unique, well, except for Meko Dalsam and Zarya. They all have unique skins. They all have beautiful skins. They look like superstars. And they played like superstars. And when somebody plays like a superstar, you gotta take notice. It's not luck. It's destiny, is what it is. It's destiny.
Epic.
I'm getting up for Meko. Well, maybe I should have given up for Hanzo, but Meko Dalsum. He did a damn good job. Summer Games loot box. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been working for. I haven't earned a lot of these Summer Games loot boxes because I haven't been playing Overwatch for the last two and a half weeks, but I'm excited about this. I'm hoping that we get some skins. That's why I'm playing right now. Aside from the fact that I love Overwatch, that's why I'm playing right now. What we do for those skins? Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Summer Games skin. The Zarya weightlifter skin. Fantastic. She's looking very smart. She's looking very sassy. I like that. That's cool hair too. That's actually really cool. Look at that. Hair physics. I love it. I love this skin. That's cool. I'm gonna equip it. That's really neat. Hey! Nail polish matches the suits! Alright. Let's get back in there. It would have been nice to get our signature skin, the one that's in front of us right now, but hey, I'm just glad to get a skin at all. There was a guy that opened like 30 Summer Games loot boxes, and he didn't find a single legendary skin in any of those loot boxes. 30 loot boxes, and not a single legendary skin. I should count myself lucky. I am counting myself lucky. Alright, so we're defending. Let's see what my team picks. I'm gonna go with the Bastion. If we have the right comp, anyway. I'm gonna see what the rest of them go with, and then I'll decide. Currently, we have a Roadhog, and we have an Animari as support. We have a Junkrat, a Pharah, mother and daughter. And who's the final? May. I maybe should switch to Mercy, honestly. Sometimes the best defense can be a good offense. And Bastion's DPS is definitely very offensive to any enemies that'll come between us and the objective. Alright, we've got 45 seconds to prepare, so let's go over our game plan. That's nice. Okay, stop getting distracted. Our game plan is don't die. It's defense. We're not attacking. We gotta stay alive. We gotta make sure that we can support our teammates and watch that payload no matter what. Second is we got to be careful because we're Bastion. We're going to be stationary. He is fantastic with DPS, but he is easily counterable. He is not OP in the least, despite what people will tell you. He is very, very easily counterable. He can die in a Mississippi second. So let's make sure we take our seconds carefully, and also make sure that we're not in Mississippi. The enemy's attacking. Stop that payload. This is a pretty risky spot that we're actually camped in. This is probably not where we should be. The enemy team's probably going to be pushing up any second now. Beautiful. Reinhardt shield can be easily melted with Bastion's centric configuration. Reinhardt shield is almost out. And it is gone. Beautiful. Before Genji could utilize... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh man, thank you, Animari. I have a feeling we're going to have some people coming up behind us. I'll be watching that out of the corner of my eye. Anyway, let's melt this Reinhardt shield. Oh, nice! Yo, Animari, thank you. You saved my bacon back there. Oh, crap. Oh, see, that move right there where he deflects stuff like he's got a lightsaber. That is extremely effective at taking care of Bastion. That is a completely viable method of countering Bastion, by the way. Because as quickly as Bastion can kill with this thing, which is like a second, Genji can kill him just as fast. Oh crap. Oh crap. Ah! Well, that's why we really shouldn't have stuck with that position. As long as we kept the enemy where they were with the payload, we would have been fine, but we didn't keep them where they were. We got some nice early game kills, but let's not get cocky. Far from it. Let's stay humble and aware. The first step to dying is lack of awareness, lack of adaptability, and rigidness. You should always give 110% no matter what game you're playing, no matter what mode you're playing, even if it's casual. Does not matter. Oh crap. Oh crap. healed up just a little tiny bit. Oh my god, Soldier 76. Damn! Damn you! This is bad. We've now spent, I don't know how many seconds in death, and the payload has reached the first checkpoint. And we've got 5 minutes and 48 seconds to stop them. I don't like these odds. As long as we don't spend any more time in death, we might be okay. We can still save this. We can still redeem ourselves through a glorious battle.
Reporting for duty.
Massive, did you see the new Rogue One trailer? Yes. I don't know if you guys have seen my reaction to it, but if you want more Rogue One and you don't want to wait until December, check out my reaction. Oh crap. It's not really a reaction as much as it is a breakdown and analysis. And it's as in-depth as I could make it. I love the trailer. It's a really good trailer. And there's a lot in that trailer as well, which is really cool to see. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes! Yes! Haha! Thank you, Anna Mari. Oh man, I need to thank her. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you are awesome. Anna Mari, shit, you may be the reason we won this game. She's on top of things. I'm seeing her just popping rounds left and right, healing everybody that she can, and that's very impressive. It's not easy to be a good Anna Mari. And she's not a good Anna Mari, she's a damn good Anna Mari. She's on point. On point. Beautiful. I'm glad that we're able to counter that Reinhardt as much as we are. Because Reinhardt's dangerous. Very dangerous. Never underestimate a Reinhardt. Come on, take him down! McCree is such low health. Well, plus but no cigar. Unfortunately, McCree is very much alive. I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Enemy contact.
Beautiful. Our ultimate ability is once more ready. And I think that Anna Mari may pop her ultimate on me again, so I'm just going to save my ultimate ability in case that happens. Because if that does happen, it would be huge. Oh god, Widowmaker. Oh god. Oh man. I think she was aiming for me, but she hit Roadhog because he walked in front of me. Regardless, I'm sure Roadhog is going to do an awesome job. You go, man! I got your back! Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh god. No! Damn it. Alright, I can no longer trust my back because McCree's getting clever. No one has flanked us as far as I can tell up until now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Crap. I don't think anyone has been flanking us up until now. But the innocence has been lost. Okay. Looks like they're almost at the next checkpoint. Yeah. T-minus now. Holy crap. Last minute stop. We're currently contesting that. Oh shit. Damn you, McCree! You know, good job, man. Good job. That was a good shot. I did not expect him. I should have been. I don't know if I would have been able to see him, but if I would have turned left, I would have been able to see him. I think he was covered on the approach, however. Regardless, if he didn't pull that tricky of a move that he pulled, what I was going to do is pop my ultimate ability near the payload and hopefully stop them. But none of that happened. Which is a damn shame. Alright, I don't know what's gonna happen here, but, here we go.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Oh crap. Time to run.
My ultimate is ready.
Oh, I'm so close to death. Oh shit. Damn it! McCree! Those flashbangs, man! I should have kept running is what I should have done. I didn't think it was gonna be a McCree though. If it wasn't, I may have been able to kill them with what I was able to heal up, but definitely not with those flashbangs. Beautiful move. Enemy McCree is on point. Alright, we gotta find a good place to hunker down and go defense mode. Alright, let's keep pushing up. You don't want to stay stationary. I mean, it might be tempting to camp as Bastion, but it's not always useful. Oh crap, oh crap. Your number one objective in this game is to push the objective and help your team members in any way that you can. And it's your duty to keep that in mind and oh my god, have that be your focus. Oh god, McCree. Oh god. Oh god. No, no, no! No! Ah! McCree! God. Jesus Christ, man! Jesus Christ! Every time he does it, I think it's a bottle of piss. It's not, though. Thank God. Hell, it'll probably fry my circuits. Ugh. That was a gangbang. That was a straight up gangbang is what that was. Well, we got some decent shots in McCree, but he's not even close to dead. Hello, Reinhardt. Alright, let's fry that shield we've got. Beautiful, Reinhardt shield is down. Crap. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh! Come on! Genji was almost dead, but we messed up. We messed up big time. Big time. If we were conservative with our ammunition, we could have gotten him, but we weren't, and we didn't, and he's alive. Great. Enemy Lúcio just popped his ultimate. Oh, shh! McCree! That was my fault. Completely. I should have seen. It's high noon. Always expect high noon. And the Spanish Inquisition.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Well, game over. I always liked that Reinhardt skin. Hey, look at that! She's got a medal!
Play of the game.
Play of the game is by Bastion. Ultimate ability is ready. Ultimate ability is popped. And Junkrat is down. Widowmaker is almost down. Widowmaker is out. I'm taking some hits. And then Lúcio is out as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take any more hits. And what the play of the game doesn't show is just after the play of the game, I was killed by McCree.
Epic.
I don't like voting for the enemy team, but my hands are tied. I could not vote for him. Almost all those 7 deaths were by McCree. A few of them were from other people. Most of them were definitely from McCree. I would say 5. I would say 5 of those deaths were McCree deaths.
Now entering
King's Row. Massive, what do you hate about Overwatch? Hate is a very strong word. I tend to not get really worked up about games because they're meant for entertainment. You know, they're meant for just having some fun, kicking back. Life's hard, and it can suck sometimes. I don't know why people want to bring negativity into games. I know that's not what you're asking, but I know that's not what you meant. However, a lot of people would mean it like that. A lot of people are very, very hateful when it comes to games. They're very... What am I doing with Widowmaker? They're very hateful when it comes to developers and publishers, and it's just sad. That's the word that I would use to describe it. Because most of the time the hate's unfounded. A lot of people just aren't happy unless they're hating on something. Anyway, that tangent is completely unrelated because that's not the question I was asked. What do I dislike about Overwatch? What do I dislike? Well, the tick rate's been improved. They're rolling out new tick rate very soon, which is fantastic. That was one of my gripes. I'm glad that they're fixing that. Took 3 months, but it's here, and I think that that's really cool. Sometimes I feel like the loot box system is rigged, just a little bit, It's probably not though. I'm totally okay with purchasing loot boxes. I don't mind that. I don't mind being able to purchase loot boxes. I'm glad that you can't purchase currency. I think that it's okay to be able to purchase loot boxes, but purchasing currency, I don't think that would be cool. I'm glad that there's an element of randomness to it. I think that that's really fun, and that keeps it fun. Dislikes. I'm still positive that the Lúcio ball, weekly brawl type thing that's going on right now, at least like the day it was released or whatever, the hitboxes were off and really wrong on hitting the ball. I'd say those are my only gripes that I can think of right now. Balancing's pretty good. Sometimes it's off, but Blizzard's really good about keeping balancing on point. They balance the console separately and PC, which is great. Not a lot of developers do that, but it is really necessary to do so. I don't know. There just aren't many detractions. I see this game for what it is, though. I don't have expectations that some people have with No Man's Sky, for example, where they weren't even... A lot of these people weren't even expecting No Man's Sky. They were expecting a completely different game in general. Their expectations were way beyond what it was ever marketed as, barring the being able to see other players aspect. I think that wasn't as much with Overwatch as it was with No Man's Sky. That was rampant with No Man's Sky, but I think most people realize what Overwatch is, what it was meant to be, and they had realistic expectations as such. But this game actually is nice. Surpassed my expectations. It's better than I thought it would be. When this game was first announced, I didn't think anything of it. And I was a little antsy of the art style. I was a little antsy of the story. And even the cinematic shorts, I wasn't quite sure of. That was the first cinematic short that came out. This was around the time that I had doubt. But once I played the beta, once I opened my mind, I opened myself up to it, and I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be judging things before they even come out. That's not cool. I shouldn't do that. And I went into it with open mind, and I had a lot of fun. Way more fun than I expected. And this game is fantastic. The developers are good people. They care about the game, which is key. That is very, very key. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'm really glad that I'm having a lot of fun with it. Because I was looking for a game like this. I was looking to scratch this kind of itch that I had. What is that light? Is that one of Widowmaker's bombs? Yeah, weird. Weird. I have no idea why that was up there. Crap. Almost got Genji, but no cigar. There we go. There we go. And I think I see Widowmaker again. Damn. Should have waited for my Helix rockets. A great way to take out Widowmaker, because he's usually stationary, is just to fire your Helix rockets and then get some headshots in on her. Because those Helix rockets are what's going to allow you to take out most of her health and then take out the rest of her health. Like so. If you're careful, you can almost get a kill every single time. If you follow that little system. I mean, if you follow that little system with anyone, you can almost get a kill every single time, but it's a little more difficult when you've got mobile heroes to face off against. Alright, let's keep moving. We don't want these guys to get used to our position. Crap!
I've got you in my sights.
Beautiful! Not the most effective ultimate, but at least we got Widowmaker.
60 seconds.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh no! I'm sorry, Roadhog! Look at that nasty tiny little shark skin that he's got flayed and displayed across his back. Oh, I wouldn't buy Alienware personally. Nothing against Alienware. There are... Okay, you know what? Let me phrase it this way. It's... Okay, you know, I jumped to conclusions. That was wrong of me. Alienware is good. There are a lot of pre-made computers that are really good. However, they're always usually a little more expensive because obviously someone's putting it together for you. Someone's already done the thing. They've already done the research. It's assembled, blah, 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 all that stuff. It's called commerce, so there's nothing wrong with Alienware, nothing wrong with any of that. But if you got the little extra money, it's worth it. You know, peace of mind, ease, all that stuff. However, if you want to... Oh, crap. I should have been on the point. That's my fault. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, if you have a little extra money, that's a really good way to go. But otherwise, I would suggest building your own. Player of the game is by Shoulder76. His ultimate ability is ready. I see Widowmaker up there. 1 kill and almost 2 kills. 2 kills and then the 3rd kill on Widowmaker. Not bad. 5 total medals, 3 gold. That's good. Very Olympic of him. Roadhogs in the Olympic spirits. I hope he gets an epic. He deserves it. Damn. That's too bad. Massive, why don't you play League of Legends? I tried to play it once years ago, but for some reason it didn't work. They had, I think they had a few types of different ways to download and install it. I think one was torrents, and another was like browser or something like that. And I thought it would be faster if I downloaded via the torrent link on their site. So I tried that. Peer-to-peer download is what it's called, not torrent. People assume that torrent means pirating, which is false. False! You can't pirate a free-to-play game! Anyway, I decided to use the peer-to-peer download on...
Have you heard, guys? Massive's pirated games. He's pirated Team Fortress 2. He's pirated Blacklight Retribution, Dota 2, League of Legends. He just pirates so many of these multiplayer games, and it's so weird. I thought that you could play pirated multiplayer games, but somehow he just plays these pirated multiplayer games. I don't know how. It's just so weird. By the way, do you know where Massive gets his torrents?
Anyway, it didn't work. I tried it again, it still didn't work. I was like, screw it! Screw it! Fine, I won't play it. I tried Dota. It's just not for me. I like Heroes of the Storm quite a bit, but I don't like, and they're good games, but I don't like League of Legends. And I don't like Dota 2. And I think that I'd like Smite, but I've never really played Smite, and I've got Paragon instead. So, I usually don't play MOBAs. They're usually not my thing. I don't know why. It just never struck a chord with me. But I do like Heroes of the Storm, probably because it's got Titus. I love him. He's my favorite StarCraft 2 carrier. Carrier, my god. Excuse my minor brain hemorrhage. He's my fart-rit Star Carrier 2 carrier. Titus! Hell, it's about damn time. Ever since that trailer for StarCraft 2 got me so hyped up. He's been my favorite. Nothing against the others. Nothing against Kerrigan. Nothing against the alien guys. They're really cool. I don't know why I can't remember their names. It's the brain hemorrhage. And I'm being sarcastic about that. I don't actually have a brain hemorrhage, thank God. I'm not trying to brain hemorrhage shame. I'm just making a joke. Oh god. Oh man! Oh boy! We were getting hit pretty bad. Gotta be aware of your surroundings. Wherever the enemy is, you gotta have eyes on those points. Ah! Helix rocked at my butt. Well, we were a little reckless there. Who do you like better, BB-8 or R2-D2? My girlfriend likes BB-8 better because he's cute, and she didn't grow up with Star Wars. She's only recently been converted. She thought she didn't like Star Wars, but she never really watched them. She never really watched them with an open mind. Crap. I'm not Super 76. I'm a robot. Robots can't sprint. Anyway, after The Force Awakens, or slightly before The Force Awakens, she realized that she actually really does like Star Wars, and she has a lot of fun playing Star Wars games and reading Star Wars comic books and watching the movies and stuff like that. Oh my god. Yo! Wait a second. I'm gonna watch this real quick. So he was deflecting my shots, right? He deflected 2 of my shots. Oh my god! Oh! Okay, so someone above me was shooting at him and he was deflecting their bullets at me. I was like, how did I die? He was deflecting when I wasn't shooting anything. He took about half my health down with the bullets of mine that he deflected at first, but then I stopped shooting, and he killed me. He was my teammate. You never suspect those closest to you.
Widowmaker here.
Clear. Move up. Oh, wait, not clear. Gotta watch for that Genji. He's sneaky. He's just waiting for his opportunity. And he's really close by. He's gotta move at some point. Oh! Almost got him. Close but no cigar.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you very much! Damn! Thought he was gonna take these boys down. Oh shit. I'm in a bad spot. Yep. Oh crap. That was like a Richter scale. I felt like, oh my god. Richter scale of emotions. I was feeling on top of the world because I took down Roadhog before he could kill me after he, get over here! And then his friends pop up from behind that wall before I could escape.
This will help.
At which point my emotions plummeted. Very, very brief bout of depression set in. It was ugly. Oh crap, there's multiple.
Zarya,
This is not a good place for me to bunker down. This is a very bad place for me to bunker down. Yep, that was bad. Okay. We're doing okay, but we're getting killed a lot, and we're not able to defend the objective as a result. We gotta be more careful than we are. It's not about the kills, it's about staying alive so you can continue defending. If you can't defend, you're not fulfilling your role.
ready to deploy.
PC, what Windows 10? I use Windows 10. If you're asking me that, you're probably asking somebody else. Windows 10 isn't that bad. I have some issues with it, definitely. Cortana, I don't like her. I like her in Halo, but I don't like her in my computer. Not her best role. Oh, shit. I also had Dragon, naturally speaking, for a while, which is far superior to Cortana, so maybe I'm spoiled in that regard. I don't have it anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I lost key or something. Never lose keys. Use Gmail and just keep that account forever. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh no, I'm something safe. No, please, no, oh god! No! There's someone else, and I knew he was shooting at somebody else, and yeah, that guy right there. And as long as that guy was available, he wouldn't kill me. He wouldn't shoot at me, but then he hid, because he was faster than poor old Bastion was. Alright, this match is a far cry from last match. We're getting our butts handed to us. We're getting whooped. And it's my fault. Partly, not fully. Oh shit. Well, that sucks. He was just a sliver of health away from death. Oh man, this match is taking a turn. This is why I don't get cocky. For all you moof milkers out there like me, don't get cocky. This is the result of cockiness. They have 5 people pushing that objective right now. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna use my ultimate ability, and it's too late. It is all too late. We've lost the game. Damn! Damn! From time to time, in your Overwatch career, or any multiplayer game career, you're gonna have shining moments. That was not one of them. Oh, no. This is his play of the game? This is his play of the game killing me? What's he going to do? Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. It's a slaughter out here. That was the Overwatch Chainsaw Massacre. Damn. 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 That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. We could have done this so much better. Whatever. Regrets are a dime a dozen. Have you learned from them, however? That's like $100 a dozen, because it's far more rare to learn from your mistakes than to make them.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Someone said Windows Vista for the win. I'm actually partial to Windows Vista myself. I like Windows Vista. A lot of people don't. Okay, we're attacking. I like Windows Vista myself. I think it's a good operating system. I don't know why it got trashed as much as it did. Maybe some people had more problems than I did, but with my system, it happened to be that I didn't have that many problems with it. I had the 64-bit version, and for the most part, it ran very well. I did not like Windows 7. Really? I liked Windows 8. 8.1. I had 8.1, not 8. I liked Windows 8.1. I didn't like 7. I just thought it was really ugly. Luckily, 8.1 allowed you to customize the appearance of Windows easily and extensively, for the most part. And Windows 10 is basically a slightly better version of Windows 8.1 in a lot of aspects. It's unfortunate that Microsoft had to go with the route of like forcing it down people's throats, because I think it gave Windows 10 a bad rap, which is really not a bad operating system for the most part. It has problems. Sure. What doesn't? But I don't think it would have a bad rap necessarily at all if they didn't try to force it down people's throats.
Hiya! Greetings.
Massive, what's your favorite type of music? Good question. I love a lot of songs from the 80s. Most music that I listen to is from like, the 70s or the 80s. Progressive rock, I guess, is what I was trying to think of, because most 80s music is prog rock. And I love me some prog rock! Oh, damn it! Yeah! Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, get back here, D.Va. Whoever saved my ass just now, thank you. Anyway, I was trying to press W and I accidentally pressed E. Yes! I gotta thank that Mercy next time she heals me, because, it's good to thank who heals you. It really is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hello, health back. Alright, Soldier 76 probably anticipates this. He probably knows I'm coming after him, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, someone else already is coming after him, and he's dead. Good job, Pharah.
See that which is
What other jokers do we have to deal with around here? Crap. My damn oversized fingers. Great for playing piano. You want good length fingers playing piano, but sucks for smartphone screens. I'm about 6'5", 6'6", between 6'5" and 6'6". Can't remember what exactly, but I got big hands, long fingers, big fingertips, and I hate typing on my tiny little iPhone 5S. It sucks for my fingers. That is a cute little outfit. I like those horns. That's cool. It looks really cool. Oh no. We got a proactive Widowmaker, and I'm gonna thank that Mercy real quick. What the heck was that noise? You know what? I don't even want to know. It sounded dirty. It sounded real dirty. Ugh! Damn it! She's down here, isn't she? Beautiful. Retribution! I'm a one-man apocalypse. We have our ultimate ability ready. Let's use it to disrupt the hell out of these guys at their base. Oh, what? I gotta see this. Oh my god. Oh, that was a good hook. Oh, damn, that was a good hook. You defy the laws of physics with that hook. Yo, Massive, you have big feet? Well, it'd be weird if I had tiny feet. Because, you know, at this height, if I had tiny feet, I'd probably tip over in the wind. Yeah, I do, though. It's difficult to find shoes sometimes. Because I think I have like a 11.5, something like that. I don't know, maybe that's normal size feet. You know what? I have normal size feet for 6'1". I don't have Peggy Hill size feet. That's an interesting question. But it does give me a chance to vent about the shoot thing, which is very disappointing, because usually they're not my size. Also, great resource for finding clothing or shoes, eBay. Great resource for anything and everything, actually. A lot of people were like, ew, you buy clothes from eBay? No, I buy new clothes from eBay. There's plenty of stores that sell their overstock, or they just sell regular stock on eBay. And great prices a lot of time. Oh, shit. Well, damn. He used his... Did he get one kill with that? He got one kill with his ultimate ability. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want that kill that much. Anyway, yeah, try eBay. It's great. Absolutely fantastic. You can get real nice clothing on eBay, or really nice shoes. And I'm a big believer in it's better to pay a higher price for a better quality product that will last you a longer amount of time than to buy like a mid-range product or something like that. Because mid-range products, they don't last as long as they used to, unfortunately. They just do not. It's just a fact. It's a sad fact, but there you go. Oh god. Oh god, did I interrupt his ultimate? Yes, I did. I didn't fully interrupt it though, because it immediately regened. What type of shoe brand do you use? I love Nike. Adidas is great. Brooks Brothers is another really nice brand. Allen Edmonds, great brand.
Everyone.
Red Wing is a great brand of boots. And Red Wing, Allen Edmonds, Brooks Brothers, they could be expensive as hell. Their shoes can be like $1,000 a pop. Well, a pair. But you can get those $1,000 pair of shoes for $100 or sometimes even under $100. And under $100 for a pair of shoes that's gonna last you 5 years or more. Oh, Clark's Desert Boot is also an old fallback, but yeah, like about $100 for a pair of shoes that's gonna last you 5 years or more. Great deal. And Allen Edmonds and Brooks Brothers is definitely gonna last you a long time. Great men's shoes right there.
More like it.
If you're in the market for some shoes, check out eBay and just what you can do is you can create a specific type of search and watch for your size, your price range that you're willing to pay, your color, all that stuff, the styling, and you can just click watch and they'll email you whenever something pops up within those specifications. So you don't even need to think about it, you don't even need to search for it. And that was a good match, I guess. We should have been concentrating a little more. Alright, now is our chance to redeem ourselves. We're defending, so I'm gonna go with Bastion, because I'm really excited about that animated short that's coming up. Yeah, I should try using that hook as often as possible. I like Overwatch. Now that I'm back to playing Overwatch again, after my 2.5 week absence, I think I'm going to be using some more Roadhog now than I did before. Maybe diversify my portfolio a little bit. So I've got a handful of heroes that I'm naturally good with. You know, I'm naturally good with them, I'm consistent with them, and now I think I should start practicing with the people that I'm good with, but not as consistent. Yep, that's true. If you get an Allen Edmonds like pair of shoes on eBay, and if you wear them for like 5 years or something like that, you can just send them to Allen Edmonds for a pair, and they will resole them, they'll care for the leather, and they'll look almost as good as new. Oh shit, I forgot to press continue. I was like, why isn't this starting? Yeah, I was almost removed from the match. Alright, 10 seconds to go. I don't know if Americans can play on European servers. A lot of games that can happen, and unfortunately sometimes causes a lot of lag. But I think Overwatch is a little more strict with that. Which I guess they probably should be because it's a competitive game. Pretty competitive game. Not that you can't play it casually or anything, you definitely can. Crap. Oh! CQC. Can't beat that. There was nothing I could have done there. I was trying to back up into the health pack, which I would have missed anyway because I wasn't going in the corner. But, yeah, he had me. I started moving as soon as possible, but it wasn't soon enough. His wraith form is faster than I can walk. Objective A is being contested. Fantastic. At least they're not capping it. That would be bad. Enemy Hanzo is down, and hopefully I can get revenge on Reaper. Ah, close. Close but no cigar. We have a Massive fan that has a request. Latima Matar asks, Massive, can you say hi for my brother? He's watching you right now. His name is Hassan. Shout out to Hassan! Your brother has good taste. If I do say so myself. Zarya's almost out.
The objective is under attack.
Crap, I need to get in there. It's under attack, and we haven't been able to shake him yet. Oh crap. Oh crap. Come on, Zarya. Ooh, that was a mistake. Oh no! Yes! Reaper is down. Alright, we're doing a good job in defending. Let's not get cocky. Goodbye, Hanzo.
Nice shot.
Alright, we just need to keep this up, and we may have a shot at victory. Maybe. Again, nothing is certain. Good little Genji. He's watching me, he's ready. Alright, I'm hearing some footsteps above me, so I'm pretty sure that they're actually gonna try flanking me. I'm gonna go check that out. Whoa! Holy crap! Yep, here they come. Oh, man. Whoa! Holy crap! 1 health! Oh no, Reaper! No! Ah! What? He used his ultimate ability just on me? That's an honor. Check this out. Look at this. Wow. Wow. I'm honored. I'm always honored when someone uses their ultimate to kill just me. He knew there wasn't anybody else in there. Oh look, we're level 50 now. Cool. We were stuck on level 49 for far too long. 2.5 weeks too long. Hello there, Lúcio. Oh crap. Oh. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Was it Reaper? It was probably a Reaper, wasn't it? Oh no. Remember when I was talking about how Lúcio was sneaky? Well, that was not a fabrication. He is very sneaky. He was he was in it for the long haul. He was just waiting and saw his face in this direction, and then he came up behind me, tried to kill me. Was unsuccessful, but got close. Okay, this is serious. We need to get them off our objective pronto. I don't want them to be any closer to winning than they already are. So far, they've taken Objective A halfway to victory. And that's halfway too far, man. We gotta get serious about this thing. Reaper's on the objective. Gonna hang back and fire from afar. Crap, this is bad. Well, actually, we're doing fine. What? That was still a bad spot. I was close to death there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with that Wraith mode. Nice. Reaper's out. Let's keep pushing this objective. Oh no! Oh god! Ha ha! Wow! There were so many people close to that bomb, and yet she didn't get a single kill. Unbelievable. Absolutely breathtaking play by our team. Like acrobats. We would have gotten a gold medal for that. What? Wait, were those? Were those? Yeah, those were bombs. Those are bombs traveling in midair. You got a kill from the grave because of that. I thought that all of his bombs, like, were... I didn't realize they were that slow travel. I thought they were a little faster than that in terms of their velocity, but I was wrong. They're not that fast. I gotta focus here, though, because this is getting chaotic. This is insane. The entire enemy team is attacking this point with complete ferocity. They got voracious hunger going on, and it looks like that is victory for us. Thank goodness. I can't even think. That was intense. Wow. A fantastic match. My favorite matches are the matches where the enemy team is just as good as your team. It's an even play and neck and neck throughout. Overtime. I love these overtime plays. That's when characters are usually at their most desperate. And we have got a lot of characters from the enemy team attacking that point, but unfortunately for them, they weren't able to take it. And that was a damn fine match. I'm gonna give them a little thumbs up. 62 hook percentage accuracy is not bad at all. 62% is pretty admirable in my book, if you ask me. Wow. That was great. My mind's still a little fried from that. Holy crap. Wow. That was a damn good match. We had a few good matches. Luckily, we will have some more good matches before the Summer Games are up. The Summer Games end August 22nd, and we get a new Overwatch animated short, a cinematic short, August 18th. It's called The Last Bastion, and I guess you know who it's about. I'm excited for it because we haven't really gotten a lot of Bastion's lore as of yet. We've gotten a little bit of it, little bits and pieces. Basically all that we know is currently on the Overwatch Wikipedia. However, this is going to be huge in terms of us getting a glimpse into Bastion's backstory, who he is, what he does, why he does it, and why and how he's the last. Probably because of the Albany Crisis. Regardless, thank you YouTube family for joining our return to Overwatch. It's been really fun. We had some rocky matches, we had some stellar matches. But you know what? This is just one part of our rocky montage, which is our return to this awesome game. This is a really cool game, and soon we're going to have some really cool updates for it. The tick rate has been updated and improved. We have a higher tick rate now than we did previously. Sombra should be coming soon as well. On top of the fact that we're getting a revamped replay system, and I believe a revamped spectator system as well, which is awesome for people that like to do custom games, and also if there's ever going to be Overwatch tournaments. But I'm going to do some shoutouts, so if you guys are new to the Massive family, let me know, and I'll try to do a special shoutout. But also, No Man's Sky will return soon, very soon. And if you guys haven't checked out our latest Star Wars video, please do so, because it's actually really sweet. It's about Rogue One's latest trailer, and it's an analysis / breakdown. You guys have been waiting a long time for this. I've seen a lot of you asking for shoutouts, and this is a special time of the live streams, because it's my way of thanking you guys for joining us for our adventures and having fun with us, hanging out on our big virtual couch for some awesome games. I'm gonna send a link in the chat real quick. There we go. There's a link to our Rogue One breakdown if you want to check that out. But it's time for shoutouts. Once again, thank you guys for joining me for our latest adventures in Overwatch. I had fun. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And if you want to see more Overwatch, subscribe to join our family or leave a like. Shoutouts are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shout out to Blitzed Buddy. Shout out to MYT Morrow. Shout out to DJ Double H. Shout out to TCA. Shout out to Aaron Freeman. Shout out to Just Blaze, man, who just joined last week, but he's been a long-time watcher. Welcome to the family. Shout out to Camden Livingston. Shout out to Jihad Murray. Shout out to MLG Swagstar Vince. Shout out to Fatima Manar. Shout out to Tyler Lawson. Shout out to the Cute Worm. Shout out to Dodo the Krause the Turtle. Shout out to Diego Vasquez. Shout out to Anubis Kepler. Shout out to Jack Ashburn. Shout out to Big Cheese 2234. Shout out to Simon Larson. Shout out to Ronnie Cool. Salvador Olvera. Shout out to Ekenobi75. Doom 2738. Shout out to Double A Gamer. Shout out to Pippi 1916 Gaming. That's a good song, 1916. Well, technically it's an album, Motorhead album, and I forgot to start the 2-minute timer. Let's start it now. Shout out to Screen Pundit. Shout out to Marine Chief 1771. Shout out to Ghost 7702. Shout out to Dr. Redwood. Shout out to JRC Smash. Shout out to Toby Carrot. Shout out to OP Kitten 79. Shout out to Legend, who hasn't had time to watch us live stuff, I'm assuming, but welcome back, man. Shout out to Mr. Mudkips. Shout out to the One Evan. Shout out to Will Robinson. Shout out to Asterix. Shout out to Thug Puff. I like that name, that's great. Shout out to Chadulus. Thank you for your donation. Shout out to Six the Courier Games. Red Mentalist. Shout out to Christopher Burns. Shout out to James. Shout out to Makina Williams. Shout out to GNJD. Shout out to Sean Lim and the Guy Gamer. Shout out to Apostolus. Shout out to Deontay, Mr. Mudkips. Shout out to Gal. Shout out to Sean Lim. Shout out to Ryan Camilio. Shout out to Harry Banks. And shout out to Putty McBrown. Shout out to Dr. Redwood. Shout out to Ronnie Cool. Shout out to Atomic Ammon. Shout out to Kylo. Shout out to Stimpy Gaming. What else we got here? Shout out to Martin Sendek. Shout out to X Spartacus. Shout out to Jake Deffy. Shout out to Atomic. Shout out to Alec Gow. Shout out to Evan Edmonds. Shout out to Ramsey Khalifi. Shout out to Finn G. Shout out to Captain Johnny. Shout out to... What else we got here? Who haven't I shouted out? Shout out to Jacob Orr. Shout out to Netherman. And... Oh, the chat paused. Hold on. There we go. Shout out to Double A Gamer. Shout out to Dragon335 Slayer 2. Shout out to Ron Ricia Barnes. Shout out to Rocky. Shout out to James Arcuri. Shout out to MCPHM. And shout out to Monster Senpai. Thank you for your donation, Monster Senpai. I appreciate that. Much love. Shout out to Test Eagles. Ha! Good one. Shout out to Llamas R. Sharon. Shout out to Brandon D1002. Shout out to Nuclear Mystery. Shout out to Jihad Murray. Shout out to Gal Anonymous. Shout out to Ghost. Shout out to Cole Waddle. Shout out to Jack Ashburn. Shout out to Christopher. Shout out to Finn. And shout out to Dennis. Also, shout out to Monster. Shout out to Mark Reed, 19 Burgundy. Blake Barnes. Shout out to John. Shout out to James 2J name. Shout out to XX Waffles XX. Shout out to Toby Carrot. Shout out to Camden Livingston, who I've shouted out multiple times now, and that is the 2-minute timer. Once again, YouTube family, thank you for joining me for this episode of Overwatch. Until the next stream, game massively. Take care.